Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome to the start of this playthrough of the second game in the Dark Pictures anthology. This is Little Hope, the follow-up to Man of Medan, which I also did a playthrough of, and I was kinda on that by the end. It had kind of a lame twist that really made the story a lot more pointless, and I'm worried that this game may also suffer from a lame twist, based on some of the discussion I've heard about it. A lot of people seemed pretty lukewarm on this as well, and kind of said that these games are very much failing to capture the magic of Until Dawn. But again, these are much shorter games, and thus, kind of the key part that's missing from them is they don't really have room for the character development that Until Dawn has by being a longer game. So you're kind of just stuck with a bunch of unlikable teenage characters, and it doesn't really matter if they die off. So, we're going to play alone, even though the first option is don't play alone, like it's judging me. Because they want you to play these as, like, movie nights with your friends, where everyone, controls one character, and pass around a controller or whatever by scene. We're going to play alone, which means we control everybody. So this has no relation to Man of Medan, aside from the kind of posh crypt keeper narrator, who is the narrator of all of them. New story. And as they said when they first announced these anthologies, each of them is going to be a different kind of horror story, so this one is about a spooky ghost town instead of a spooky ghost ship. We're going to use the mouse and keyboard controls, even though I think that makes button mashing a little more difficult. The title's appropriate because I'm kind of going into this with little hope that it's going to be particularly good. What did that say? The wild thing? A sad and lonely bus driver, driving away from a diner at night. So, that looks like a prison bus and not a school bus. Because in the US, they're one and the same, it just depends how they're painted, and whether the windows are reinforced. There are people behind him, though. Which I think might be our cast of characters. Man of Medan started with a kind of subsection that was mostly unrelated to the characters later on. It was just kind of to establish the spooky ghost ship.
Thanks for pulling over.
Sure. Something wrong?
Thanks for not plowing through my car.
We got a problem up ahead. A big accident. We've had to close the road.
You're right.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble them too much. Head up the East Road. Takes you straight through Little Hope. Adds almost no time to your journey.
Last I heard, we don't go to Little Hope anymore. You know, I take it this bus driver is not going to be one of our central characters.
How long have you been sober?
A few days shy of 3 months.
Impressive. I heard the first 90 days are the toughest and roughest.
I know it doesn't add up, but I get something from holding on to this.
We're going the wrong way.
It's fine, just a quick detour.
It's not fine.
Calm down. It's all okay.
Oh, please, John, could you not patronize me?
Can you keep it down, please?
Was that Alyssa? Bearing updated. The little girl. A girl stood in the road, caused the bus driver to lose control and crash the bus. Does she have her own bearing? And I didn't have a QTE there or anything, so it's not like that was a choice I had to make.
Stop it, James. You know I hate it when you don't take the things I say seriously.
Come on, sweetheart, I do. I just had a rough day today.
Can you believe they are at each other again? I can.
You're drunk. What a surprise.
I just caught the game with the guys, honey, that's it.
That's not it. Never is.
There's talk. Some of us may be losing our jobs. The
You've
factory...
been saying that for years. I'm more worried about Megan.
What's wrong with Megan? She looks okay to me.
Everything looks okay after 10 beers. Reverend Carson held her back after prayers today. That's 4 weeks running. She's not right. It's serious,
You
James.
worry too much about that kid. I can't deal with this right now.
Another surprise. You can't deal with anything. When would be the right time?
You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Getting yourself worked up for nothing.
For nothing? Single-handedly keeping our family together is far from nothing in my book. I could use a little help.
Maybe if we'd had kids of our own, none of this would be happening.
That's a real low blow. Don't you get how tough
You're
this
not
is
the
for
only
me?
one feels pressure. The factory situation is serious, Anne. Real serious. Not right now.
There seems to be a certain age discrepancy to these two, which is not that unusual.
Not tonight. No way.
But then their adopted kid also looked like she's maybe 8 to 10. Bonnie Tramp. Anthony, Clark Family Home, Massachusetts.
Late. She always is these days.
All right, we've got a character here. We don't know who they are, but let's pick a choice. Let's be terse.
At least one of us is out having a good time. Give her a break.
It's him I'm worried about. That guy's no good for her. All that new age bullshit. Reminds me of some creepy cult.
He came in last week. We shot the breeze a little bit. I like him.
That one's a classic.
Dennis looks like a
Legendary
douchebag.
vinyl. Quit pawing at it, will you?
They're not wrong. There ain't something right about that child.
Hey, Bigfoot, mind the goddamn vinyl, will you?
Don't be a dick.
Man, take some time off from being a dick and give her a break.
Okay, Mother Superior. Why are you always sticking up for her anyway?
Now the question is, are these also their adopted children?
Damn ice. I'm going to start climbing through the window unless that door gets fixed. How's things? Let me guess. He's been pumping iron again?
They've been at each other's throats since Dad got home.
What's it about this time?
Dad's been drinking, as usual.
Dad's been drinking. Who could have guessed it?
They're always fighting these days, getting predictable, like a record that keeps playing over and over.
Dennis, for the 10 millionth time, will you shift that shit of yours up into the attic?
Hey, some respect. This is a valuable, rare, and sought-after collection.
Seriously though, he looks like that kind of guy where even if you're friends with him,
Think
he's
she was
still
a
an
Marine
asshole to
sergeant in
you.
a past life.
What's curled up his ass?
Man, we're just making a lot of decisions for a kid whose name I don't remember yet. Dennis being Dennis.
Just Dennis doing what he's good at. Being really Dennis.
What a surprise.
Hey, Dennis. Hey!
Not now, sis. I'm busy.
Everybody else is wearing shoes in the house, and she's not even wearing socks.
Hey! Quit acting crazy!
Oh! Jesus. You scared me, sweetheart.
I heard you talking about me.
Not now, Megan. I'd like to have a bath in peace. Take a break from this madhouse for a while.
Just let me take a bath alone in the creepy dark bathroom that has no lights. I mean, I wasn't expecting this to
Maybe you
be
should talk to Mom
evil
and Dad.
child story.
It's not a great idea for me to get involved. You know what I'm like? I just upset someone.
This sounded more serious than the usual bullshit. They were talking about Megan. She's done something bad.
I can't say I'm surprised. There's definitely something off with Megan.
I don't get why everyone keeps picking on her.
Okay, Mr. Shining Knight in Armor. Where's the little princess anyway?
Concerned, but leave her alone. That doesn't seem very concerned. Why don't we go check on
Megan's
her?
gone upstairs. Maybe you could go check on her if you don't have other plans.
I'll go find her.
I can't tell how old these guys are supposed to be, though. Because they kind of look like it's a bunch of, like, 20-somethings living with their parents. Alright. I'm moving, but I cannot examine. So I guess I have to pick this up. It's a matchbox.
John Stewart in the south wing, coming up on Dallas Smith. Pass back, Shingle gets in, scores!
Okay, we gotta keep calm. I remember these minigames.
Now, Ben Shingle scores his second goal of the game so far as he picks up the puck off Teddy Greenspan and fires a second shot.
Now we just sneak up and snap his neck.
Right between Cheever's legs when he was about 6 inches off the ice. Cheever started to go down.
Okay, now it's right mouse.
Right back to Brian Watson. He pulls and is blocked by Green on a big play. And out comes Boston. Here's a lead pass. Edison in alone. He tries.
I don't remember having trouble with that particular minigame at all in the last game. We had to sneak up quietly in order to turn off the
Keep an eye
TV.
on your little sister. Mom is real worried about her.
And just checking on
It's
her.
okay, Dad. Tanya's checking on her right now.
You want to try raising a family like this? The devil himself would struggle with you guys.
Thanks, Dad. Your contributions are as useful as always. I feel like the controls have changed, though, because before it wasn't click to go anywhere, it was just WSAD, so I guess they figured this was easier to use a more standard point-and-click adventure game control scheme. Oh, something flashing over here. Better go check it out. The New England Witch Trials. Little Hope Museum, $7.99. I'm sure that will have nothing to do with what happens in Little Hope. Shroud of Innocence.
Perfect distraction from this madhouse.
A must-read for anyone with an interest in the Salem witch trials of 1692. Gee, I wonder if somebody here is really into witches. There may be hidden information in the backyard. Oh, I think you have to hold left click to look around. Well, I'm not seeing anything worth examining. Thought maybe this tire swing you might have something to say about, but no. Just a cold winter night. So I'm not sure if I need to have my hand on the keyboard in case of QTEs, or if this is something you can play entirely with the mouse. I feel like we're kind of taking a little while to get into the meat of the story, though, because Man and Medan
where the hell are you?
didn't get spooky right away either.
Anthony, where are you, goddammit? Anthony, I'm getting really pissed off.
But at least there we were on a boat heading out to look for a wreck.
You could be right about my family. I think so too.
Tanya, what's going on?
That little brat locked me out. It's fucking freezing.
I'll let you back in. Go easy on Megan. Hold on.
Somehow, she had the key to the entire house.
Shit! Megan! You in there? The kitchen's on fire!
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, maybe you should climb down, you know?
Megan? Mom?
She never made it to the bath
Everybody!
in all that time.
Help!
Anthony! Hey! Up here! What the fuck are you doing up there? I got trapped in the attic. Get to the balcony!
Anthony, help!
The number of people, though, who are like, I'm in a burning house, I better just not open the window because it's a one-story drop.
Hey, Dad!
Imagine being so sloshed that you can't even tell that the room is on fire around you.
I can't breathe!
Meanwhile, Megan's like, well, I guess I'll burn to death too.
Get out now!
See, if she'd laid on the floor like that right away, she would have inhaled a lot less smoke. I don't suppose we had the option to just let Megan die. See, there would have been no point in saving her. She was standing in a fire like a goddamn idiot.
Anthony! Help! What should I do?
Jump. It's like one story and the ground is kind of snowy, so you'll probably just break your leg.
Get to the drain pipe and climb down!
But like, if she goes over the railing and kind of hangs down, she could drop without breaking anything. No way, she's way too stupid for this. It's too far. It's a very durable scarf. It's very well made. They don't make them like they used to. It's like, well, yeah, that's probably on me. But I'm pretty sure if I told her to go for the window, she would have died anyway. Man, this family can just not stay together. So that was our dramatic intro. And I take it Anthony here is going to be one of our crew later on.
Mom, stop!
As if he held on to those matches that whole time. Well, that was a dramatic intro. Also completely unrelated to the bus, but... There's a weird thing my girlfriend pointed out with this, where I guess Until Dawn also started with a cover of Oh Death, but they just keep getting worse every time. Like, she showed me a comparison, and yeah, this is not a good cover of it. I still always associate this song with that one part in Cala Juarez. I forget which one it was. It was the one that was its own kind of spin-off that had an unreliable narrator telling his own story. But yeah, this doesn't really fit as this kind of rock. Also, what is this frame rate? I might be being a little critical of this game, but I'm a little jaded on the concept already after only one game in the series. I don't think it's impossible to make likable characters in a horror story that isn't very long. But there's kind of this lazy thing where a lot of creators just assume, well, if I'm making a horror movie, I just have to make all of the characters unlikable, so it doesn't matter if they all die. You know, a lot of slasher films, you want to see the characters get the shit stabbed out of them because they're awful people, and you don't care if they die. And that seems to be the vibe that they're going with here, which is just a shame, because I was under the impression that Until Dawn, which I've still not played or watched, because I would like to play it eventually.
Hello.
Kind of
welcome back.
Avoided that by having character development.
It's very different to the last.
This time, I promise it will be spooky and not a bullshit twist. And yeah, you can see the other two books in the anthology. They've already revealed the next one.
Disconcerting, no?
Just like the first one.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
This ends with a tease of the next in the series.
This particular story isn't fully fleshed out. It's only part written, and the choices you make will complete it. The fire, no, there was nothing you could have done about that.
They all would have died.
What's happened? Or has it? Anyway, look to the future, I say. Life's but a walking shadow, eh? You are about to enter a confusing, perhaps disturbing world. How disturbing might depend on what you choose to believe, and how confusing on the path you choose to take.
Some of what I've heard about this game makes those seem kind of like
infinite number of directions
telling things to say.
Could travel. We seldom have all the information that we'd like, but we have to choose our path nonetheless, and hope that we get the clarity and the outcomes that we want. As in life, your decisions will matter. The choices you make will affect others.
I mean, in my life, my decisions don't matter.
How the story starts? So much death. How many more deaths is entirely up to you. It depends on the decisions that you make. What are you? Rational? Emotional? Do you trust your head or your heart? There is no right answer. Sometimes one is best and sometimes the other. My advice, for what it's worth, is to thine own self be true.
Play it the way you want to play it. I got through Man of Medan with only one death.
But I'm here simply to record what you do, not to help you.
And it was one that was very telegraphed.
Interfere, you see. Not my place, apparently. But I am apparently allowed to share wise words from great storytellers that have gone before, where I feel that that would be appropriate. Oh, one final thing before I let you go. There are pictures in Little Hope that will, if found, show you a vision of a possible future.
Okay, so we kept this mechanic.
Or may not happen. Use them. They might help you. You have a funeral to attend. Off you go. Have fun.
Off you go, then. Because there was one of those pictures in the first game that had a hint of a scene from this one. And I think it might have just been of her hanging. But yeah, him mentioning that this might be a confusing world kind of fits with what I've heard about this game having some really weird and, like, off-putting, abrupt cuts between scenes later on.
None of us here today can understand why this tragic accident happened.
It was Megan's fault.
But we can take comfort from the knowledge that the family are together for eternity in God's loving embrace.
So I take it Anthony died as well, and we're just going to be someone else who knows Anthony? Good funeral. Hey, look, he's not dead. Or he's someone who looks identical to Anthony. 18-year-old college student, anxious, detached. Now, Man of Medan did not give you character traits when they introduced people. Taylor, 22, college student, headstrong but sensitive. John, 43, college professor, rational but overbearing.
Where the hell's Daniel? I can't find him.
I don't know.
Taylor, Bush crash site, 11:06 p.m., May 27th.
Instead of goofing around, you want to lend a hand here?
What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do, John?
Call for help.
Taylor got irritated with John when asked to help after the bus crash. She's flirtatious, but she's not yet deceitful. She hasn't unlocked that character trait yet. It looks like they gave them like one of those systems where you have to take a positive trait and a negative trait. It looks like that's how they designed all these characters.
If you can manage that.
I'm on it.
I already tried once, but I'm on it.
I'm not going to open that every single time. Okay, we got a negative point with him, but then we got a positive point.
Hey, Andrew, buddy, how you doing?
Where are we? What happened?
Yeah, the bus crashed. We're okay, though, just shaken up.
If you say so. I don't remember being in any crash.
You're probably in shock.
Or you have a concussion.
In there, too. Give yourself some time. Stay here. Don't move.
I take it the driver's going to be dead. Well, he's not even there.
Fucking thing, useless piece of crap! May as well be dead.
Okay, take it easy. We'll figure out what to do.
Daniel, 20. College student, amiable, defensive.
Where's my phone?
So, not only are they like reincarnations of those characters, they're all reincarnations of the same family. And yet I bet none of them are related here. Angela, 48, mature student, abrasive, understanding.
Hey, anyone up there?
Hey, Daniel, that you?
John, good to hear you.
Daniel?
Taylor, you okay?
I'm good.
We're fine, too. Thanks for asking. You okay down there?
I'm all right. Nothing I can't deal with.
Hey, John, any idea what caused the crash?
Not sure. Looked like the driver swerved to avoid something in the road. He down there, by the way?
Nope, no sign of him.
Weird. He isn't up here either. Can you get back up to us?
Looks pretty steep. I see a trail down here I could try.
Great. Take the trail. Should take you to the road. We can regroup there.
That's a plan. See you soon.
Well, Daniel looks like less of a douche than Dennis did.
Hey, Taylor. Help me get Andrew up on his feet, will ya?
Wait, I don't remember anything. Who are you?
It's okay. You're concussed. I'm John. You're a college professor. We were taking a bus on a field trip, but that didn't work out so well. Crash wasn't on the curriculum. We'll find the others, get some help. Think of it as a character-building exercise.
What kind of field trip is so far away that they're driving in the middle of the
Teamwork
night on a
at its
bus?
finest.
I had this dream. It was so real. Flames all around us. It was grim.
That bang on the head must have been a beauty.
That trail the others are on will come out down the road. We'll meet them there.
Why are neither of these options okay? Say nothing. Keep your mouth shut.
Why can't we stay here?
No. We could be here all night. Our best move is to get to the others, then head towards town. See if we can find some help.
I mean, there was a state trooper, like, a kilometer away?
Where's the driver? Shouldn't he be back by now?
The driver's done what we should be doing. Gone into town for help.
We don't know where he went, but it doesn't matter. Let's go.
You're right. Let's go. I'm with you.
I'm right.
The quicker we get help, the quicker we can all go home.
Stick close behind me.
I mean, he's absolutely going to leave them to die, especially her because she trusts him. Or acts like she trusts him because I made a decision. You can't trust teachers like that. College professors are always going to stab you in the back in a bad situation. That's just their nature. Especially at that age. Like, the younger college professors, they might not try to kill you. But anyone else?
Just taking off like that and ditching us?
Maybe he didn't realize. Could just be in shock.
We're his responsibility, his passengers. He can't just stroll off.
Maybe he was ejected through the windshield, though that probably wouldn't happen if you flipped the bus. Oops, I right-clicked. Hey, what you looking at, Tanya? I guess her name's not Tanya. I've already forgotten her name. It's confusing when you give me two characters that are the same character with different names.
Oh, you're kidding me. Now what? Looks like something out of a creepy horror movie.
Actually, you're nearly right. I've seen stuff like this in books. It's there to ward off evil spirits.
Jesus, this really is a night full of nightmares.
Oh, you don't know what you're in for yet, lady. So yeah, it's a Blair Witch stick figure, except they added a circle so it would be non-infringing. Come on, let's back up. All right, what's her name? I'm gonna have to look it up so I don't keep saying Tanya. I can't pull up the bearings thing. Her name is Taylor. Try to remember that. Now, it looks like she has dyed red hair, but Tanya looked like she had actual red hair, so that's kind of a loose connection. Oh look, it's the sign from Silent Hill the movie, except it's blue instead of green. Welcome to Little Hope. That's not unreadable. Come on, game. Abandon Hope.
You know this place? Little Hope?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
But I've also got amnesia.
We both know Little Hope.
So I don't remember anything. Why should I?
Why should I have heard of this place?
Seriously, this place is steeped in history. Fascinating stuff.
How do you know all this stuff anyway?
I'm a professional academic. I read books, unlike some.
Easy, Einstein. I can match everything you got with just a smartphone.
Well, your phone isn't so smart without a signal.
It's also not that smart in the hands of an idiot, so, you know, goes both ways. I just kind of want to see if I could successfully navigate in a circle like this, and the answer is yes. Good to know. Alright, barbed wire fence, that's a little ominous.
Good to see you two. We finally made it. Everything okay?
We're both good, but this gate is chained. We can't get through.
Oh, this is where the Spinosaurus is going to show
Now
up.
what do we do?
Look around. See if there's anything we can use to break it.
Think this'll do it?
Is that a tire iron?
Ready? I'll push hard from my side.
Ready.
Alright, I'm ready to QTE.
3, 2, 1, push!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about!
Great job, you two.
So yeah, it seems like they switched everything to just mouse-only controls, which is good. It's easier to mash the mouse button.
Head into town, see if we can get help.
You know where town is?
Sure, we're near Little Hope.
Sounds like a fun place.
Funnily enough, Little Hope does have an interesting and dark history.
He just wants to rub his knowledge in. We don't need a history lesson.
Can we get going without having a smart-ass lecture first?
I'm starting not to like you or your attitude.
Fuck off,
I'm
Angela.
not even started yet. You want a little more?
Try to be civil. Cost nothing.
That's rich, given how you badmouthed Taylor on the way over.
What did you say about me?
You always get your boyfriend to stick up for you? Try doing it yourself sometime, dear.
I'm not wasting another breath on you.
Well, I know who our one
Quit
death
it,
is
will
going to
you?
be in this game.
The last thing we need is you causing trouble.
Keep out of our business, okay?
We are wasting valuable time here. Can we please just keep moving?
You think this is a solid plan, heading into town?
As good as any.
I went along with it before, but I'm not so sure now.
So what do you want to do?
How about you come with me back to the bus?
Okay.
I still think the smart move is for us all to stick
You'll
together.
be glad we didn't stick together after we flagged down a car and come rescue your ass.
I mean, like, what's the worst that's going to happen on the bus? It's just they'll sit there overnight?
You get lost?
No.
Back here?
A looping
doesn't add up.
road.
This is some very weird shit going on here.
Spare us all. First he loses his pride, then he loses his way.
What are you trying to say?
That you've lost it.
They literally walked like 5 feet.
It's not possible.
I'm not crazy.
I don't know what you're trying to prove here, but we've got better things to do.
Daniel?
Whoa!
Hey, careful!
Watch out!
Quit fucking around and tell me what's going on here.
The two of us will go together.
This is getting ridiculous.
He's not wrong.
Indulge me.
Watch, we're gonna walk down here, and as soon as we go off screen, we'll come right back.
What? I walked away from you! We're trapped here! There's no way out! I don't understand!
Throw a rock down the road and see if it comes back at you.
She's right. We walked dead straight going away from you. So, how'd we end up back here?
Okay, let's try something. We'll all go together. We came from that direction. We must be able to go back that way. I want everyone to stay real close. No stragglers.
What if they form a single file and hold hands?
Okay, I'm coming.
Will the one in the front, like, teleport backwards into the ones behind them? You know, in a situation like this, I want to test the limits of the supernatural ability. Though that's probably how somebody gets telefragged.
I admit, that is a little odd.
More than a little.
See? What did I tell you?
It's just like I've been saying, we are trapped! We can't leave here! Now what do we
Okay,
do?
calm down, breathe. There's a rational explanation for what's happening.
Maybe we all died in the crash.
Yeah, nice theory, but I'm pretty sure we're all still alive.
Now we're stuck in the most boring limbo ever.
Last I checked, you were schooling us on creative writing, not metaphysics.
I know who I'd like to be kicking. This is all down to you, this pissy little field trip. Now we're stuck here in Little No Hope.
That is way out of line. I had no way of knowing that damn bus would crash. You can't put that on me.
Are you for fucking real?
Watch your tone, will you? I am doing my best to understand this, just like you and the rest of us.
There's some weird reverb going on in their voices here, but I'm not sure if that's supposed to signify anything, or if it's even intentional.
I'm sorry. I don't get what's happening to us. I don't understand. It's like you said, we're trapped in a nightmare.
It's okay. We're gonna be just fine. We'll figure a way out of this together.
Someone else thinks they can do a better job? Step right up.
Maybe it isn't real.
We have to get out of here right
I need to think straight.
now.
Football coaching.
Why the fuck?
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
He's right. Bitching at each other isn't getting us anywhere. We have to work together as a team.
Thank you.
Kind of sad when the guy with concussion
Now let's be
amnesia
logical.
has to be the voice of reason.
The fog is between us and the bus. There is no fog between us and town, so let's head that way.
I don't get how heading further away from the bus helps.
There is nothing on the bus we can use to get help.
Taylor, you gotta
In
let the
town,
bus
there
go.
will be people, a working phone, something.
It pains me to admit, but he's right. There's nowhere else we can go except into that damn town.
Sounds like a plan to me.
You leaving me? Where are you going?
Come on, let's go with them. Until we know what's up, we should stick together.
I don't think any amount of choices, though, will make Taylor into a likable character by the end.
Why
Alright.
did you say we might all be dead? You really think that's possible?
I saw some cable show about how your brain keeps going for a while after you know.
You die?
Forget about it. What they said didn't really stack up.
I'm gonna say that this seems like a good point to leave off now that we've kind of established our characters and the situation. So next time, we'll head into Little Hope and find out what exactly is going on. But I'm gonna... No. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was gonna go full-on cutscene, but yeah, we're gonna end it here. Hopefully it checkpointed at the start of this walking section, so that we can just continue off from here. Last time, Man of Medan had some kind of wonky checkpoints, so it was hard to tell sometimes when it saved. Is she just poking herself in the eye? Alright, so thank you for joining me for the start of this second Dark Pictures anthology game, and hopefully we can head through the story together and it won't get too terrible. But until next time, take care everyone.